When profitability times are tough, as they are today, we really need to focus on research and market development. And so we can take and invest those farmer dollars to, again, look at what will increase profitability for them on their farm. And we think research plays a key part in that.
Hi, I'm Brownfield anchor reporter Brent Barnett, and welcome in to the Soybean Bulletin, a content partnership with the Iowa Soybean Association. Joining us here today on the program is Iowa farmer Brent Swart. Brent, thanks for being here. How are you doing here today?
Thanks for having me, Brent. It's always good to come visit, and glad you're having us on.
Yeah, good to see you again. You might just tell the listeners more about your farming background in Iowa and what you raise in your part of the state.
We're our farm stationed in northwest Iowa, just east of Spencer. We're on a fifth-generation family farm. I farm with my brother, and we grow soybeans, corn, and cover crops. And we've got a diversified operation that, again, has been in the family for a long time. And we've, in the past 20 years, we've made a lot of conservation efforts to improve our farm and soil health and really think about the next generation and how we can leave it better. So,
about how long have you been working with ISA?
So, I've been working with ISA for probably around 15 years now, maybe more than that actually, but actually started working with ISA on the on-farm research side, or the Research Center for Farming Innovation. I'm an agronomist by background, went to school for that, and so when I got connected with the agronomy team there and some of the research they were doing, that was really my initial foray into involvement with ISA, and then obviously got involved on the leadership side now, and I've served on the board for 7 years, and this year currently get to serve as president of ISA. So it's been a really great experience, a great organization with a lot of really great staff that do extremely good work for farmers across the state.
Yeah, on-farm research is the focus of our conversation here today, and excited to learn more about some of the research efforts on your farm and just the work that ISA does when it comes to ag research.
And so there's a lot of things to talk about there, Brent. And so on our farm, we've done a lot of research with the ISA and RCFI. And it's really been valuable for our operation to test new products, to test new management practices, and to look at some of those conservation practices that many farmers are looking at. And the nice part about the RCFI team is that they're willing to work with you on your farm, create trials, create protocols, and then what I think is really nice is to do that statistical analysis and really give you some quantifiable answers that are going to lead you to better management considerations in the future.
What have you learned on your farm so far through your research efforts?
Yeah, so we've done nitrogen research, we've done fungicide research on both corn and soybeans. We've done some aphid insecticide research, but some of the foundational ones that we've done are the soybean planting population research, as well as some of the soybean herbicide research to, again, try to refine what we're doing and also contribute to the database that we're building across the state to provide answers for all the farmers across the state of Iowa.
So you're raising the crop, but at the same time, all this research taking place, that's a lot of time and a commitment to that, right?
It is, but the team really makes it easy to implement on your farm. And that's, again, the nice thing. Those replicated strip trials and some of the other trials we run are really, again, they try to take some of that time and effort away from it so that you're not only learning, but it's not making too much headache for you on your farm. So they work with you to design an easy protocol, to provide support, and to have agronomists out in the field to come visit your farm and come help you if you need it.
ISA, their insights report. Could you talk about that a little bit and explain to the listeners and the viewers what that is?
So the insights report is a really thorough report on some of the research that's been done over the last couple of years with the Research Center for Farming Innovation and their RCFI team, not only in agronomy research, but also conservation research, and again, looking at data from the big picture view. And so, as the president of ISA and as a board member, we take farmers' investment in ISA and we want to report back, what we're learning from that. We want to provide that return on investment to the farm, and that's what that insights report really does, is provides really good information to our farmer members, and also leads them in the right direction to not only maybe get involved in the future, but to get on our databases and our website and to dig a little deeper into the research that's being done and the information that's available to them.
No, that's great. As you look ahead now, Brent, to the 2025 year, what are you looking at on your farm? Any idea of what research efforts that you'll be focusing on this year?
Yeah, we'll continue to monitor that soybean population, and how we can utilize that to affect change on our farm. Profitability, production, profitability, and sustainability is what we're really all about at RCFI and ISA. And so the population research, biologicals is a new and exciting world for the agronomy and for the farmers. And so we'll look at some of those products as well. And again, continue to work with a team on the cover crop side of things and how we can continue to be better at implementing cover crops and not only, being effective in the management of cover crops, but, helping farmers grow and continue to increase yields in that environment, become more sustainable, and really increase that soil health aspect.
As we close down, what are some final thoughts you want the growers to take away when they hear about these investments in research from ISA?
Well, again, it's very critical, right? When profitability times are tough, as they are today, we really need to focus on research and market development. And so we can take and invest those farmer dollars to, again, look at what will increase profitability for them on their farm. And we think research plays a key part in that. And again, our RCFI team, our partners at Iowa State, our partners at the North Central Soybean Research Project, they're all very important for us as farmers to increase our profitability at the farm gate.
Brent, thanks so much for the insights here, and best of luck to you and your family in this 2025 growing season.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Brent. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for your time. And that's Brent Swart with the Iowa Soybean Association right here on the Soybean Bulletin, a content partnership with ISA. I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield. Thanks for joining us.